Good morning, children. How are you all? Children, I hope you all are fit and fine. So, children, today we are going to start this topic of structure of microsporangium. Children, you know that the typical microsporangium is a place where the pollen grains are formed. Pollen grains means they are the male gametes. So the structure of the microsporangium has four walled. Children, there are first the outermost wall is called the epidermis, then second number of wall is called endothecium, the third wall is middle layer, and the last wall is called the tapetum. Children, the three outermost layer give the protection of the cell. First epidermis, endothecium and middle layer. These three layers give the protection and help in the dehiscence of the anthers to release the pollen grains. And the innermost last surface, which is called the tapetum, is nourishes the developing pollen grains, so that the cells of the tapetum contains the dense cytoplasm and generally have more than one nucleus. In the young anther, each microsporangium has the sporogenous tissues at their center, so that the compactly arranged homogeneous diploid cells. Children, as the anthers are developed, so that each sporogenous tissues or microspores, we are calling it microspore mother cell, so that it undergoes the meiotic division to form the microspore tetrad, and the formation of the microspore from the pollen mother cells through the meiosis, so that it is called the microsporogenesis, means the formation of microspore. Children, you can see in this picture the pollen sac, the four wall layers like epidermis, endothecium, middle layer and last tapetum. And due to the meiosis process, tetrad of the pollen form. After that, these tetrads separate into the pollen grains. So children, the anthers mature and dehydrates the microspores which dissociate from one each other and develop into the pollen grain. Each microsporangium contains the thousands of the pollen grains and they are released with the dehiscence of the anther. Children, this is the structure of the pollen grain where are two layered. Outer layer is called the exine layer and the innermost layer is called the intine layer. Generally, they are spherical in structure and 25 to 50 millimeter in their diameter. So, the cytoplasm is surrounded by a plasma membrane. Children, the exine is very hard layer. It is the outer layer, so that made up of the sporopollenin, and sporopollenin is the highly resistant organic material which it can withstand the high temperature, strong acids and the alkali. An enzyme cannot degrade the sporopollenin. So exine has aperture called the germ pores where the sporopollenin absent. Children, pollen grains are preserved as the fossils due to the presence of this sporopollenin, and the exine exhibit the patterns and all the design. The innermost layer, which is called the intine layer of the pollen grain is also called the male gametophyte. It is the thin and continuous layer and made up of pectin and cellulose. Children, after that, this is the wall of the structure like exine and the intine. We are going to discuss that the mature pollen grain has two cells. First cell is called the vegetative cell and second is called the generative cell. The bigger cell you can see in this picture, the uppermost bigger cell has the abundant food reserve and a large irregularly shaped nucleus which is called the vegetative cell, and the small cell which floats in the cytoplasm of the vegetative cell which is called the generative cell. Children, 60% angiosperm shed their pollen grains at two cell stage. Two cell means first is the vegetative and second is the generative. In the other, the generative cells divide mitotically to give the two male gametes. Thus, the pollen grains are shed at the three cell stage. First cell is the vegetative, and there are two cells which are the divided to the generative cell and form the two male gametes. So children, what are the economical importance of the pollen grain? You know? Yes. Children, mainly the pollen grains are they are the male gametophyte, but these are rich in nutrients. So the pollen tablets are used as the food supplements, and the pollen tablets syrups increase the performance of athletes and the race horses. They are stored for years in the liquid nitrogen, which the temperature is minus 196 degrees Celsius. They are used as a pollen banks in the crop breeding programs also. And pollen grains of the some plants like Parthenium, carrot grass are allergic for some people. So it leads to chronic respiratory disorder like asthma, bronchitis, etc. So hope children this topic is clear to you. Today we have discussed about the microsporogenesis, the structure of microsporangium and the male gametophyte pollen grains. Thank you children.